Hello everyone, welcome to Wrath of Math. I'm your host, Sean Ian. In today's video, we will be going over how to factor the difference of two squares. And when I say squares, I just mean quantities that are some other quantity squared. So the difference of two squares would look something like this. A squared, that's some quantity squared, minus, that's the difference, b squared. So this is the difference of two squares, a squared minus b squared. So the lesson today is how to factor these, and it's very simple. To factor them, all you have to do is break it into two components. In one set of parentheses, you have a plus b, and in the other set of parentheses, you have a minus b. So when you multiply this out, being sure to use your distributive property so that you don't miss any terms, the unsquared terms are going to cancel out because you'll have a positive and a negative, and you'll just be left with the a squared minus b squared. So let's see it in action. We multiply a times a first, which gives us a squared, and then we multiply a times negative b, so that's negative ab, that's a squared minus ab. Then we multiply b times a, so that's plus ba, and then we multiply b times negative b, so that's minus b squared. Rewriting this, we have a squared minus ab. Remember, multiplication is commutative, so we can flip the b and the a, so that's plus ab minus b squared. These two things are equal. And then we see the negative ab and the positive ab will cancel out. They will give us 0, which just leaves us with a squared minus b squared. And that is how you factor the difference of two squares. A squared minus b squared is equal to a plus b multiplied by a minus b. Real quick, before we go, let's do it with some numbers. Let's say we wanted to factor 9x squared minus 4y squared. Well, first, we have to represent both of these things as quantities squared. X is squared and y is squared, but neither 9 or 4 are squared. So we could say, we notice that this is equal to 3x squared minus 2y squared. So now we've got it as the difference of two squares. You see, if you squared this, you'd get 9x squared, and if you squared this, you'd get 4y squared. So these two expressions are equivalent, and now that we've got it into the difference of two squares form, we can factor it like so, a plus b. Here, 3x is our a, and 2y is our b. So to factor this, we would simply have 3x plus 2y, that's a plus b, as we see here, multiplied by 3x minus 2y. That is our a minus b. And if you were to multiply this out, you would get 9x squared minus 4y. We see right here we'd have our 9x squared, then we'd have a minus 6xy and a plus 6xy here, which makes those two things just give us 0, and then we'd have our negative 4y squared right there, giving us back our original expression, so we know that we factored it properly. So that is how you factor the difference of two squares. If you have a squared minus b squared, the difference of two squared quantities, you can factor that as a plus b multiplied by a minus b. So I hope this video helped you understand how to factor the difference of two squares. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions, need anything clarified, or have any other video requests. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time, and be sure to subscribe for the swankiest math videos on the internet.